Welcome to the Middle Sisters, where we dive into the middle of everything. I'm Afton.
I'm Mitzi.
And we are here to talk about our midlife and our sisterhood. Today is our 23rd episode. So we are going to connect with our older sister, Wendi. And we're talking about how we stay active and athletic. When we were younger, we would go to gyms.
Yep.
We would do Zumba, kickboxing, step aerobics, hiking.
And then Tybo and shared that was VHS.
And boot camps.
Yep.
Is
Lunges.
this live? Is this live right now?
Yes, Wendi.
Yes, Wendell, you're
Just double checking because you guys sounded like you were saying the same verbatim things as yesterday, and I was like,
Well,
wait, I think
we
this is.
are.
I know, I get it.
Yesterday. Okay.
So
I get it.
yesterday we had a podcast that was live. We had some people come in and join us and listen, and we had the power cut, and we didn't get to save our podcast on our
Right.
program.
Yes.
So with the loss of power, we're redoing our topic today. So we're talking about, Wendi, that when we were younger, we would go to step aerobics at 5:30 in the morning. We would do kickboxing. We would hike mountains with the kids, Usury Park.
I would do Camelback and Pinnacle Peak. Those were my favorites.
So this week, Mitzi and I,
Cycling. Yeah.
we went to Gene Autry Park and we played tennis.
It was fabulous.
Oh, you guys just went recently?
Yeah,
Yes.
felt good to run around and not feel like you're working out, you know?
Go chase that ball.
Yeah.
We're like our little doggies.
That's nice. That's
So
very nice.
We ordered pickleball, so we're going to take that.
Try
up.
that. And we try to ski at least once a year, though I don't get any better. I just stay on the greens and snow plow a lot because I don't want to hurt myself. But Wendy's on to tell us about all her new ski trips.
Gosh, sisters. Okay.
So you went, just make it brief. So you went.
I kind of almost just want to change the subject.
No, I'm the same way. This is like the third time we're trying to do this podcast. I think we're all tired.
So we grew up on skis in Bogus Basin, and we've skied Breckenridge. Mitzi skied Wolf Creek.
Yeah.
So Wendy's moved to Utah, and what is it? 45 minutes away is Solitude in Cottonwood Canyon.
An hour, yeah.
An hour. So Jared never skied.
Can you turn her up?
Right. He didn't. Not growing up, ever. He only learned as an adult 4 years ago.
And he just loves it, huh?
Loves it. So he used to ski. He was skiing with his boys, the twins. In Arizona, they'd go up to Flagstaff. And now, they're in Arizona. We're here. So I said, okay, I feel bad for you. You don't have anyone to ski with you now, so I'll start going. Even though I thought it had been like 25 years, but I think it's been like 35 years.
Since you've been on skis?
Yes. Because it was like literally, I think when I was 20. I don't know who else. Yeah.
Yeah, we went to Sunrise, right? With Rob and Todd.
Yes. So, I mean, sorry, I think I just got really winded because I just carried all this stuff upstairs to start wrapping for Christmas while we talk.
Okay,
You're
supposed to sit down and have a nice chat with us.
We all have a little bit of ADHD. If things aren't happening right away, we just start doing something else.
We multitask.
Well, I was on the couch crocheting when I was on the phone with you two a little bit ago. So I just kept crocheting, but then I'm like, UPS came while I was trying with 2 more deliveries while I was waiting. And then I thought, okay, I've told myself every day this week I'm going to wrap. I have to go up and wrap while we talk. But now I'm like, I put everything out and now I'm like, okay, I need a nap again.
Oh, I know. I covered my pool table with all the things I needed to wrap, and I finally got motivated to do it, to wrap them.
Yeah.
But our young women last Saturday had a service project where they were wrapping for free, and you just drop off the gift. make sure they're labeled. And they
Nice.
provided the boxes, the
All
wrapping
right.
paper. I don't even remember what's in them because they look so different
So
sizes.
wait. Okay,
And
so
they're
they
like,
did it and you did it.
no, I was not there with them. I just labeled
No, I
them. So
mean,
when I picked them up, I'm like, why do I have such big presents?
yeah.
And they're like,
Right.
we stuck
Right.
like a pair of socks in that big box.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And
Yeah.
I think, well, they're going to have a good time unwrapping the little kids.
I've
So,
saved all the boxes from Amazon delivery and Walmart. And so, because some of this stuff is like, same thing. Like I got a sweater. Like I just found this morning on Walmart, $7 sweaters. So
What?
I got each of the girls a $7 sweater with a scarf and hat. Since
nice.
they're
So
coming,
you're getting
yeah.
last minute gifts, huh?
Just because the problem is Angie and Emily already have their gifts because they were sent to them
Yeah.
in a way, mostly. And so it's like they're not going to have stuff to unwrap. The most people they're going to be unwrapping is Tucker and Lindsay. And I'm like, okay, Emily already got all her stuff because she wanted it sent to her, so she didn't have to pack it. So she's going to sit there. And I'm like, I want her to be able to open stuff.
I know, but that's also like, yeah, the traveling. They don't want to pack it all in their suitcase. So
Yeah.
Yeah,
whenever I send anything to my grandkids in Hawaii, it has to be Amazon delivery
Yes.
so
It's a way to
that
do
it's
right.
it.
easy. Yeah.
Yeah,
I just tell
yeah,
him, wrap those presents for the kids.
yeah.
I
Well, and
know
Christine got her stuff already.
adult kids, they don't really need to unwrap stuff, do
No,
they?
my kids got like one gift each.
Yeah, but what did
They're
Dad say
fine.
2 episodes ago? Everyone needs to unwrap something or
I
gift.
know. Well, like here's the problem. Last year at my house, it was three of my girls, Christine, let's see, were they all four there? Yeah, okay, they were all, no, three of them were there. And what happened is Jocelyn and the boys were also there and Jocelyn's boyfriend. Well, Jocelyn had her boyfriend bring all his presents that his mom had mailed to him, which was like 10 presents. And so
Yeah.
my girls and I and the boys only wrapped one big thing from their dad and one small thing. So like, and I gave each of my girls a Christmas card with $100 in it. Actually, Emily got 1,000, and
Okay.
anyway.
You got to be
But
even. Don't you have to be even with your kids?
no, I haven't been even. It balances out throughout the year.
Mm,
Like that year, I had done 1,600 on a credit card for Angie's teeth, and Emily needed some time off from work, and so I fronted her for 3 months.
okay. Well, we don't
Anyway,
get to the whole world that with
oh,
your.
I forgot we were recording. Okay.
I was
Oh my gosh.
like,
I'm
anyway,
so
long
tired.
story short is
I do
Wendy
that
manages
too.
a lot of, yeah,
I'm
children's
the
needs.
bank. I'm the
Yes.
bank for my children. And then there's some that are paid back and then some that don't have to be paid back. It's
Oh
a whole
yeah.
balancing act of
Yeah.
who's,
Rob always
yeah.
taught me that if you're going to loan money to any family, just don't expect it back.
Well, Angie always pays back, except for when I told her
So
for her teeth.
Wendy, tell us about your snowbird trip last
Can you
weekend.
just explain it?
So you
Well,
and
wait.
Jared go to Snowbird and you get your skis, you get your new annual pass,
Yeah,
which is just put in your pocket and you just like approach the little gate, it opens it up, you get on the ski lift.
Yeah.
right.
So you and Jared are on the ski lift. He
He
is
pops off at the top
Yes,
and you
yes.
stay
Yep.
okay,
on.
go from there. You usually
Oh, my
say
Lord.
you scoot up and you say, okay, ready, okay, let's get
Yeah,
off
you
at the
gotta
same time. You
scoot your
slide out.
butt on the edge of it so you're ready to
So
pop
that's what
off
we
because we're
usually
all a
do.
little different. Huh?
Yeah, that's how we usually do it. Well, this time he jumped off real quick, and the ski resort, since there hasn't been very much snow, it was a really bizarre offloading off the lift where you literally had just this 1 foot that was level, and then and then it just went into a steep slope. So you had one foot to put your feet on, and then you had to go ski straight down, basically on ice. Well, Jared, when he hopped off, and I got like catapulted upward in my seat, and then by the time I, what do you call it, like like figured out what had happened, that I hadn't gotten off within a split second, I'm like, okay, I'm really up high now. That off landing is like way down there. And I was like in split seconds, like, what do I do? And Jared's yelling, get off, jump off. And the lift was still going, and it was about to like almost go to the turn. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I have to jump. And I was just prepared for, okay, land on both skis. Make sure you land on both skis because you're going to be going straight down. And it was right next to a cliff with boulders. And I was like, I just went for it. I jump off and I landed with both my legs mingled backwards.
And you're worried that this chairlift is going to hit you in the head as you
Yeah,
go down.
because when I'm up in the air like that high, as I'm going out into the air, the lift seat is right behind my head. And I thought that was going to bang me and knock me out unconscious.
So your legs are all mangled, and then what happened? They had to
So
stop
the
the
guy,
lift.
yeah, well, he stopped it after the lift passed over my head, you know.
So
So then,
you go onto your knees, right? Or
no,
Well, she has her
what?
skis on, so
No,
she can't be on
no,
her knees.
I'm landed. I've landed with both legs bent backwards, just like when I was a child with Robert. One ski had popped off and was behind my head. And I just was like in shock, and it was like hard ice.
It was like a comic.
It was horrible. And the guy comes running out, and Jared's just kind of standing there in shock too. And the guy's like, are you all right? Are you all right? And I'm like, no. And Jared's trying to inch up on the ice toward me from a little ways away. And the guy's like, here, can I help you up? And I'm like, no, I have to catch my breath because I was like in shock and I couldn't breathe. Because it's also 8,700 feet. And
Oh,
I
you
have,
have your valley fever.
yeah, I have, right. I have the scarring in there and bad lungs. And where I live is only like 1,400 feet. So anyway, so I'm like, I got to catch my breath. And then Jared's like, okay, grab your ski. It's behind you. And I get it. And I'm trying to, and then I take my ski and I'm dragging myself on my rear end to get out of the way so the guy can restart the lift. So I drag myself over and I slowly get on the ski and I'm just like, my knees are battered. And then I get over by Jared and he's like, okay, you ready to go? And I was like, no, let me catch my breath again.
So you're like the people that when you're stuck on the ski lift and you're sitting there for a while to
yeah,
stand still, you're like, what's going on?
yeah. Like who has this long of a
Right.
problem?
Yeah, and you're up there with the wind blowing on you, and you're like, are we ever gonna move?
But I
It's that.
don't think he had it stopped for very long though, because I just like scooted out of the way and then he started it again and people were coming off while I was still over trying to, put my ski boot back in the ski.
That would be awful if they were just running into you.
So you skied
So,
pretty well then, huh? That the rest
well,
of the day.
yeah, so I skied fine. So I'm like, okay, here we go. But problem is we went on a cat run, which I thought was going to be fairly flat.
Yeah.
But it was solid ice. And like the first minute was okay. And then all of a sudden it just starts going like into a sharp dive on straight ice, like in a one,
That's snow plow.
yeah. And it's like only the width of a one car lane. And
Right.
there were so many, it was like a roller coaster. There were so many like roller coaster dives down that I was like, are you kidding me? So I had
So
to like go
you
over in
like
this
you're
powder.
in class.
Well, I fell a lot. I fell a lot, like probably 6 times on that. And that took me like 30 minutes. And then I was trying to snowplow. Then Jared had to go. He's like, he couldn't stop because it's a one way road like thing. And all these fast skiers are coming down behind us or past us, going super fast because it's so slick. And they're like, get to the side, get to the side. And so like I had scooted over the side and then I'm snowplowing, took forever. And then I see Jared and I go down this other kind of like cliff thing sideways with my skis, but then my skis popped off. So then I carried him down to where he was. All right. So then I said, I'm going to try the wider slope that was a green.
Yeah.
But it was really shady and cold, windy, and we could see it from the lift, how like it was all in the shade, and it looked like a blue. So I'm like, okay, we're going to do that one. He's like, you'll be much better on this one. Because he actually went down it while I took a rest for a minute. He's
So
like, you'll be able to do.
when it's in the shade, then you know it's going to be icy.
Yeah. Well, and they had said, because there was so little snow and it had rained, it was just an ice slab. So I tried to go down that. And the beginning, once again, was like a green. And then all of a sudden, it was at this part where it was like I could not stop. It was just sheer ice. And you're just skating and you're just hearing the slicing like you're ice skating up with your skis, You're just
Wow.
like trying to cut into the snow, going side to side and try to have some kind of grip, but you couldn't. And you just kept going faster. So I got like close to Jared and I just like made myself fall on my rear end. So I have
Yeah.
all these bruises. I had 2 on each elbow. I had some on my hips, my rear end.
Yeah, we got the
Just
pictures.
yeah.
Yeah, on the family thread.
Wendy likes to show all her bruises on the thread. Good times.
Oh, those bruises. That's when the ski flipped off one time and I kind of must have flown over myself a little bit and
Yeah.
the ski was there sticking with the metal prongs that slammed my body slammed straight into the metal prongs. They do have they have or they have plastic caps on the end, but it's where you click your boots in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Mm-hmm.
so those prongs stabbed straight into my breast. And so I have 2 big circles of red, black, blue, yellow,
That's crazy.
right into my left breast.
Wait, how you fell on your ski?
Or
Yeah,
they
because
kicked you.
my ski popped off and I went flying over face first onto my ski that had
Hmm.
gone upside down and the prongs were sticking upwards.
Oh,
So when I fell, when I must have flown onto it when I tumbled because I
yeah.
tried to go down on my rear end and I did a tumble when my ski flew off. And then my chest, I remember just slamming and I was like, I thought it was my pole, the end of my pole,
Yeah.
just hard metal feeling.
Yeah.
I was like, what in the world? I'm glad I
So
had bibs on.
He's not for sissies. And we were talking last time about how some of the kids are just flying. Like
Yeah,
I felt like
yeah,
I could have died a couple of times if that kid was
yes,
just an inch closer to me and whacked me.
yes,
yeah,
I would
it's
have
right.
been for.
surprising that they
Gotta
don't
wear
have
helmets.
like I guess a little more organized to be like, okay, like
Like teach these kids
stay
you
on the
can
left if you're
really
gonna
you can
fly
kill
straight
somebody.
down. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So helmets, yes, Mitzi, you raised
yes,
kids, wear
Yeah.
helmets.
yes. We have to get, in fact, I forgot last night to tell Jared, we definitely. So
Well,
supposedly I'm going to go tomorrow because we're going to go to Snow Basin, which is closest to Layton.
mhm.
And it supposedly has a really nice resort lodge. So Jared's like, just come hang out if you want,
Oh yeah.
like in the lodge. And he's like, and I'll come down and meet you for lunch. And I said, yeah, plus I want to see what the bunny hill looks like. And because I'm so addicted to it now.
Like just at
Sorry.
least some small runs and everything.
Yeah, good
And I
job.
told you to go
Yeah.
to Wolf Creek because they've got good runs, a lot of greens, and it's
Yeah. I have
quiet.
to tell Jared about that.
Um, we were laughing yesterday about like, okay, we used to not wear helmets and we used to just wear jeans and we would just spray them with starch.
The 80s.
And
We'd have that
I
little
copied you guys
like
doing that.
leg warmers just to cover your boots and your jeans.
And yeah, I would be like, okay, after like 2 runs, I was freezing to death
Mm-hmm.
and it was miserable. So when I became an adult, had kids and took them, we all got the normal gear that normal people get. It's like, oh, this is a pleasant thing to do because you're not freezing
I
to
think
death.
because Rob was
Yeah.
like, if you don't fall, you'll be fine.
Yeah, no.
But if you fell, your jeans would get snowy and wet.
Still,
Yeah.
it was freezing.
Yeah, it was.
But that was
Yes.
fun.
But we had
So helmets are cool,
were cheap.
kids.
We had just the
Well, that
minimum.
too.
Yeah,
We
minimum
we didn't want
attire.
to spend all the money to get all the proper gear, but it makes a huge difference.
But when I was a
Yeah.
student at BYU Idaho, we would go to Jackson Hole, Wyoming, and go skiing a lot.
Oh,
Yeah,
But I thought it was pretty good, and I had all the
we
gear for the
we
Idaho
went there,
weather.
but I never skied there.
Yeah, so although I was going with people that like grew up in Utah, and here I'm an Arizona girl, and I'm like so embarrassed that I cannot keep up when I thought,
yeah.
oh, I was pretty good. But the fog was like you couldn't see your hand in front of you.
Oh,
And I
Yeah.
was like, I can't ski these conditions. I'm used to
Yeah.
Arizona sunshine and
right.
just wearing some sunglasses and
Well, in Colorado and
yeah.
Idaho, I think we had a lot of
Yeah,
sunny days.
I skied Breckenridge with a friend and it was like snowy, stormy like that. But
Yeah.
when you're going to Purgatory, right?
Yes. End of February. Sorry, I'm trying to get Wolfie squeakies out of his mouth, but
That's
he got
okay.
one for Christmas yesterday, and he's going crazy with them.
So
Wolfie.
skiing is a nice athletic activity if you don't get hurt. So
right.
just try not to get hurt in your mid 50s or late 50s.
It's
But
pretty
good for you
scary.
to get out there
Yeah, I'm
again.
proud of you.
Thank you. It's pretty, it's beautiful to be up in the. I decided I like the mountains more than the ocean.
I need both. I said I need
They're
the
both
forest
nice.
breathing. So you're like in the forest, you're breathing the oxygen, the clean air. I do love that feeling of sitting on a ski lift and seeing all the snow on the pine
Hmm.
Mhm.
trees
Yeah,
and just nature. But I do love going to Hawaii and putting my feet in the sand. When Mitzi and I were in the Bahamas a few weeks ago, it was just so nice to put our feet in that powdery
Sand.
sand and feel the salt water. I feel like my body,
yeah, it
especially
does
when you're
feel
talking
good.
about it, feels like I need that sea salt.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
so it's kind of like a therapy for me for both.
right.
Yeah. Watching falling snow for me is the ultimate, though.
I
Like
know.
being
Yeah, me
cozy
too.
by a fire and watching snow is very peaceful. Or
Yes.
Yes,
in a
yes.
jacuzzi.
So we're
Yeah.
planning on doing a trip in February for Mitzi's birthday to come and see you, and
Yay.
hopefully there'll be some nice snow, and we'll all three go skiing together.
Absolutely. We're probably going to go to Snow Basin and Nordic, but I
All right.
mean, we can figure it out
Yeah.
where you guys want to go.
Crazy greens.
Yeah, end of February, we'll plan on it.
Okay. Well, wait. No, I'm hoping you guys come more toward. Are you still there?
Yeah.
Oh, I dropped the phone. I was hoping you would come more toward the beginning of February since we're leaving for Purgatory the end of February.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Okay,
If
we'll
you
plan.
possibly can, yeah, sooner than later.
Well, hopefully Mitzi and I can get to Sunrise and do some practice runs
I
before we
know.
show up there. But
Yeah,
if I mean, it's been a warm December. I think
Yeah, it's really warm.
record breaking temps of high
Hmm.
70s, 80s. It's crazy here. Crazy warm.
yeah,
So
yeah.
nice. All right. Well, I miss you, and I have fond memories of our exercise days when you would pick me up at 5:30 in the morning to go do kickboxing,
Aerobic. Yeah,
aerobic.
we all
We
used to be
do
very
that still?
fit.
Yeah, 25 years ago, I'd lay in the front room in front of the front door. I had a side window.
Yeah.
And so when I saw Wendy's headlights hit me, then I was like, oh, she's here.
But I mean, you guys were doing this up until she moved?
No, no, no,
Oh,
no.
okay. I
I'm
was like,
saying
what?
no. Our fond memories 25 years ago.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah.
but yeah.
Step
In our
aerobic.
early, when our kids were little, because we had to do that because Taylor had to leave work by 6:30, 6:45. And so we had to go that early, and so did the other women before their husbands left for work, left the house because we had such little kids.
Yeah, there's a 5:30 cycling class at my
Hmm.
gym, and I keep thinking, I need to go to that. now that I'm not working and I'm home with my mother-in-law, she just stays in bed till 8.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I get motivated to get up early, but then, it's hard when you're, adrenal insufficiency and your thyroid, it makes you
Yeah.
tired all the time.
Right.
Yeah,
So, we
for
got to keep
sure.
pushing the envelope so we can stay active.
We got to make it fun instead of
Well,
obligation.
the big thing Mitzi and I were talking about earlier, the thing that helps me anymore is I literally use Adderall for energy
Yeah.
and focus to be able to get up and go. Otherwise, I feel like my body has like zero gas to go.
I know. I liked it too when I was on it, and I felt like it helped. It acted as an antidepressant
Yeah,
because
to,
of that.
to
You feel
both,
just
it did
better
both
doing
things.
stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah, getting things accomplished, getting up motivated.
Yeah. So I
yes,
miss it,
yep, I
but
know.
We'll get
Yeah,
some more endorphins in
and I
it.
know, you know what? Also, I'll say we grew up with a father who always belonged to a racket ball or like a club. And
yeah,
so, did we mention that? We would go all the time when we were
to the
young.
courthouse or the Western Reserve Club,
Yes.
swimming. I
Yep.
just remember swimming a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Swimming, racquetball, tennis, sometimes basketball. But yeah, we had a very active father. He made me play basketball for 3 years in junior high and also church basketball for 3 years.
Oh, yes.
You did?
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
I remember going to
Yep.
his basketball
I
games.
played church softball for a couple
Really?
Yeah.
years after I got
I did
married.
that for a little bit too.
Hmm.
But yeah, dad, he was like, I wanted to quit so many times. And I was a right forward, and I was the one that would do a lot of layups. And I all the time wanted to quit. And my entire life after junior high was running the halls of Lowell Scott for practice. We had to run the halls. We had to do weights. We had to do sprints. We had to do all kinds of scrimmages. That was my whole life for 3 years.
Well, I have a daughter-in-law who's a reformed Pilates instructor. We could go hit her class too if you want to do reformed
What does
Pilates.
that mean, reformed?
So you're on a reformer machine,
But they're
where it
all
has
reformers, aren't they? So
tension. Yeah, they're called, but her company name is Reformed Pilates. So,
oh, I see.
Oh,
like I was going to Club Pilates, and I just like, laying on those machines, and it's all that tension with
See,
yeah.
spraying.
I didn't even break a sweat doing that, so I didn't like it.
Oh yeah, you have to do like some of
I
the
don't
hit.
like I don't like Pilates at all. Afton had me go,
Really?
and I told her I don't like it.
Yeah, I thought I would like it, and I tried it too, and I really did
Oh, I
not
like
get
it.
anything out of it.
I felt like it's what tones your body. So, I mean, yeah, I necessarily don't like break a sweat like cardio,
Yeah.
but
Okay, I have to say a couple more things because I was telling Jared this the other day, and I'll just add this to it also. A
okay.
couple of girlfriends of mine at Lowell Scott like pretty much forced me to join the tennis team. So I played tennis one season, and I was like very, low end. I was always put against the, you know, non-seasoned players. Those of us who were
Just
first
just
timers.
move slow.
Yeah. And anywho, then also in church I played volleyball and softball whenever, because it was a big thing for church with the youth that they'd have every month and then sometimes weekly, tournaments with volleyball in the gym.
See, I
And
didn't do any of that when I was in it, or my
yeah,
friends. Did they get rid of it at a
No,
certain
it's
they might
mostly
have. It kind of, I think, faded out after
like I
mine. And
Colorado too? Like, did you guys do it in Arizona?
yeah.
Huh. Never even knew
yeah,
about
I mean,
it.
because even in Texas, get this, remember the Becksteads, Nasha and Lisa Beckstead in
Yeah.
Idaho? So when Taylor and I lived in Houston, Texas, and had Christine, um, they would have signups in Relief Society. There's a stake volleyball Saturday game if anyone wants to come play. So I go play, and I'm standing at the net because I always did like to try to play volleyball. And I look across the net, and I see Nasha Blackhurst.
Hmm.
And maybe I shouldn't say last name, but anyway, I was like, Naisha? She was like, oh my word. And
Yeah,
so,
so we have a stake athletic committee member person, and they go hike Flatiron,
Yeah.
they do paddle boarding, you
oh
know,
yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah.
volleyball.
Yeah, we did do
Actually,
paddle
that's where Josh and
boarding.
Jennifer met, is the volleyball.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they go play volleyball.
I
Nice.
mean, in this ward, they were doing pickleball and volleyball and stuff, but it's just weird. I don't remember. I don't remember doing that growing up. Maybe I did, and I just forgot about it. But
Or weren't interested at the time.
Well,
Hmm.
Dad was always pressuring me. Like I had to play for school and church basketball. So I would play regional basketball for church even and go
mm.
all over to different churches.
All the expectations on the firstborn. I had Hillary in every dance class and
Yeah,
event.
same with Claire.
She was in a singing group. Remember that, Wendy? What was our
Yes,
girl?
oh yeah, we did the singing groups.
Singing groups and tap dancing and jazz dances, and the boys
Yes,
were in t-ball and soccer. So yeah, the things that we're in. That's good though, to get your kids involved.
yes.
All right, so is there anything you want to say as a little funny reminder or nugget of wisdom takeaway
Um,
for today?
just everyone get helmets when they ski, snow ski.
Yeah, because it reminds me of when Natasha Richardson died.
What?
Liam Neeson's first wife.
Yes, I
Remember
thought of her when I was skiing. Actually, I thought of her on the ice last weekend.
so
Sonia Bono
she
died. What happened?
crashed, or somebody ran into her or
She ran
something.
into a tree. She went off into a
But
tree and hit the tree, and it gave her a traumatic brain injury.
well, but she had
Oh
a
my
headache, and she
word.
went back to her
Yeah,
hotel room, and she was just like, "Oh, I just need to lay down."
Yeah.
But
yeah,
no, it was like internal hemorrhaging. So
yep, yep.
Scary.
you just don't know
Just
what's.
because of her, because that was such big news back in our day of a famous person's spouse. That I even when I saw the trees, I was like, "Hey, Wendy, you cannot let yourself go over there into the trees."
We can't hear you when you're doing something else.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll let you guys go. It was fun to talk. I always like to talk.
All
Um,
right, that was
Right.
good. So everyone wear a helmet. That's a good takeaway.
Yeah.
yes.
All right. Thanks,
Stay
Wendy,
out of the
for
So,
trees.
joining us. And thank
yes.
you to our audience for hanging out in the middle of
Love you,
everything with us.
Wendell.
Love you, girls. Love you, middle sisters.
All right. Love
Love
you.
you. Talk
Okay,
to
bye. Thank
Bye.
you.
Toodles.
you. Toodle.
Toodles.
Toodles.